that it's a little bit more chaotic like this. You're gonna go on an airplane for the first time tomorrow. So pretty. Love how it turned out. Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome to the start of a new vlog. This vlog is not going to be very pretty or polished. It is just going to be a very realistic couple days in the life of a work from home mama. We have two little ones who will be joining us in the background of today's video or today and tomorrow's video. So it is a Thursday. I figure I'll take you for Thursday and Friday this week, but I have had very frazzled energy lately, and I was thinking, do I even want to record live right now? Because it just feels chaotic and messy, but I think that a lot of moms are there right now. There's so much to juggle. Say hi! So I am actually running right now to a meeting, running to my office for a meeting right now. I'm going to just take you along for a very realistic couple days in the life. I am really excited for you to join. Kevin. All right, you ready? Are we gonna be quiet for Mama's meeting? Are we gonna try so hard? Yeah, we're gonna try so hard, Mama.
Most excited for are the keywords about the new products that we do. I saw we were talking yesterday, like immunity or energy or green or stuff like that. I'm curious if that will maybe target politics if they happen to buy a lot of schools. So for bottom months, we can have in April, like May 24th. But she also
All right, team call went well. This little guy is hanging on by a thread. Aw. Yeah. It's his nap time, so I am going to go ahead and put him down for a nap. He's on like a 3 nap schedule right now. Oh, you're okay. You okay? You okay? Shh, shh, shh. You okay? He's on a 3 nap schedule right now, doing 9 a.m., 1 p.m. You okay? He's doing 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and then between 4 and 5 p.m. And then his bedtime is between 7 and 8. So he is a little bit overdue for his first nap of the day, which is why we're getting fussies. Yeah, those are tools, huh?
Help?
You need help?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll open it for you. Want this one? Whoa. On days I don't have childcare, it definitely is a little bit more hectic, so I just make it work. I make sure that I get 8 hours in the day, even if that falls a little bit outside of the 9 to 5 routine. I do work on Central Time, so my 9 to 5 is 7 to 3, and so I'll kind of often work like 7 to 4, 7 to 5 if I have things that need to get out that day. But usually it's only 1 day a week, if that. That is a little bit more chaotic like this. So I'm gonna get him down for a nap. I'm gonna put Henry into a show that keeps his attention, and then I'm gonna hop back into the work. Hop back into work. Baby boy is down for his nap. He's probably going to be out for the count for at least an hour. Sometimes he does 2 for this first nap, so we'll see if it's an hour or 2 hours. I'm going to dive back into work while Henry is in his show. I just gave him a bar. I do feel bad because of my early start. I don't really get the boys up before I start work. I actually get in like an hour of work before they're up for the day. And because of that, on these no childcare days during the workday, don't give him like a set breakfast. I used to kind of like coordinate my lunch break with Henry's schedule, but now after trying to juggle two and Henry's schedule kind of shifted later, like he's still taking a nap. He's almost 2.5. He's still taking his nap, but he's taking a nap like later, like 1 or 2 p.m. rather than 11, 12, what he was doing. So I kind of just like feed him scraps throughout the morning. Like, here's a piece of toast, here's a bar, here's some goldfish, here's an apple, you know? Like, I just like feed him like a bunny throughout the morning as he just bounces around. But that's what's working for us right now. I would love to have more sit down. Here's our breakfast time. Here's what you're eating. Here's our lunch time. Here's what you're eating. Here's our dinner time. Here's what you're eating. But right now, that's not what life looks like realistically. So I just gave him a little fig bar that he really enjoys from Nature's Bakery. And I am gonna dive back into an undistracted hour of work right now. All right, mom just left. I was victim of some last minute purchase marketing on my grocery order. And so this chai mix was advertised to me for like an iced chai. Looks really tasty. It has copious amounts of sugar in there. And so I'm like, oh, I already purchased it. There's so much sugar in it though. I'm like, I can't really water it down. That wouldn't work. So I think I'm just gonna drink it with a ton of ice and try to have like a half serving at a time, I guess. Because there is 25 grams of sugar per serving. So, but there's six servings in here. So I feel like having a glass, I don't know how many, I could like do the math and figure out how many would actually be in there, actually be in a single serving for myself. But am I gonna do that? No, because for Lent, I have taken a pause on coffee just to prove to myself that I can when I examined my life and thought, are there any areas where I could identify this as a very bad habit or something I feel like it's non-negotiable? And for me, drinking coffee feels like that. It feels like a bit of an addiction for myself. I love it and it feels like something I can't give up. And so I'm proving to myself that I can give it up. I do give it up for both times during my first trimester. I had a coffee aversion and so I did not drink any coffee during my first trimester both times. But besides having an aversion to it, when it sounds amazing and just not drinking it is a whole other thing. So anyways, I love some iced coffee in the afternoon. That's not an option. And so this vanilla chai with green tea extract was advertised to me. I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. And so this will be my little pick-me-up drink this afternoon. All right, it is now Friday. I got my nails done today and I love how they turned out. Let's see if it'll focus. I wanted something springy, but something dark as well. I was kind of feeling the dark because I went from having like my St. Patrick's Day nails, which were like a little bit lighter, had green and kind of a nude white situation. It's so pretty. Love how it turned out. I had a pretty good work day this morning. Mom came over for like very early because I had a meeting with a client at 7:30 my time. So she came over from 7:30 to 8, got Henry up. Lukas was still sleeping. Then she left for an appointment. She came back so I could get my nails done. Then she came back again, or no, then she left again. I came back. She left once I came back. And then I just finished out the afternoon, which was pretty chill. So the rest of the night, I'm going to try to relax. Enter the weekend. It's going to be a very heavy pack and prep weekend for our out of town trip on Wednesday next week. So I'm going to do lots of cleaning, lots of packing, lots of prepping this weekend. But before we get into all that, I'm thinking I might want to make some focaccia bread to try to just get my mind into a more soothing place. I think that's what I like about baking is it's so like I literally just do it for me. And it's one of the few things where this is just gonna be for a hobby. This is just gonna be because I enjoy it and I wanna try new things and I wanna challenge myself, but I'm not gonna make this stressful. I'm going to do it to de-stress. And so I actually bake to de-stress, even though it may sound like why on top of everything? Are you making sourdough? Are you trying to challenge yourself to make bagels and all this stuff? It's truly because I just enjoy it and it's a little outlet for me. So we'll see if we can actually get that done tonight. And if so, I will take you along. How's it going, friends? We have time traveled now to Tuesday. Sorry, hold on. Let me go get baby. He is unhappy in there. One sec. Today has been a rough work day, that's for sure. Yesterday was great. It was smooth. Today was rough. So it definitely comes in waves, this work from home mom life. And today was a hard one. Just between Lucas not wanting to nap super long, napping for like 40 minutes at a time, and then Henry having like some potty training situations. We keep going. We have like good days and bad days with him. The last few days we've had like successes, and he even stayed dry all night long and went in the morning right away. So like really good progress. But today I was just too distracted to take him regularly. So really it's on me, it's not really on him. But he had 2 like really large accidents. Actually, I think he had 3 large accidents, and one of them my husband took care of on his lunch break, but the other 2 I worked through. And yeah, that was a bit chaotic. If the audio sounds different for this clip, I apologize. My little mic thing, my little poof on top of this broke off, so I have to glue this. I'm hoping I can glue this, I don't know. But I'm off now, and I'm off for a week. So we're actually in vacation mode. Vacation mode, yay! You're gonna go on an airplane for the first time tomorrow. He seems pretty excited about it, I have to say. We are going to Washington, DC/Virginia tomorrow. And so I'm off for the day. I can wish this crummy work day goodbye. If you liked it, please remember to give it a little thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel for content that might be similar to this in the future. Bye, friends.